Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see some numericals based on speed and average speed. If you are not clear with the concept of speed and average speed, please refer the previous video I have given in the description. Let's start with this numericals. We'll see the first question. A tortoise moves a distance of 100 meter in 15 minutes. What is the speed of the tortoise? We have to define the speed in kilometer per hour. So we know the formula of speed, right? Because we need to calculate the speed. First, we'll write the formula for finding the speed. Speed equal to distance traveled divided by time taken. So first we will find what is distance traveled, or even we can write it as V equal to S by T. So what is actually S? It's nothing but the distance. So the distance over here is 100 meters. But actually we need to convert that to kilometer because our answer requires kilometer. So 100 meter we need to convert to a kilometer. We know the formula, that is 1 meter equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer. Then what about 100 meter equal to? It is 100 by 1000 kilometer. So it will become now 1 by 10. So I can write this as 0.1 kilometer. So what is our distance now? Distance is 0.1 kilometer. We have converted into kilometer. Now we need to see the time also. So as per the question, the time taken is 15 minutes. So we need to convert the minutes to hour. And we know the formula, 1 minute equal to 1 by 60 hour. Then what about 15 minutes equal to? So I will write over here. So 15 minutes equal to, it is 15 by 60. So can we cancel this? In 3 table we can cancel 3 5s are, and this is going to be 3 2s are 20. Again we can cancel this with the 5 table. So it will become 1 by 4 hour. So our time taken is 1 by 4 hour. And what about the distance? It is 0.1 kilometer. So I can write this as V equal to 0.1 kilometer divided by 1 by 4 hour, or you can write this also in decimal. Find whatever you want to do. So now I am keeping this as such 1 by 4 so that I can take a reciprocal by changing this division to multiplication. So 4 by 1. So what is our answer? It is 0.4. So what is the speed over here? It is 0.4 kilometer per hour. This is the speed of the tortoise. Let's see the next question. A motorcyclist drives from a place A to B with a uniform speed of 30 km per hour and returns from place B to A with a uniform speed of 20 km per hour. Find his average speed. So a motorcyclist is moving from A to B. Yes, from A to B, how much kilometer? They have not given the kilometer, they have given the speed, uniform speed it is. So it's a constant speed. So 30 kilometer per hour. Again from B to A. So he is moving back. First he is going in the direction A to B. Now he is moving in the opposite direction from B to A. He has taken a speed of 20 kilometer per hour. Again, this is a constant speed. So what is the average speed over here? So here no need to calculate the total distance traveled by total time taken, okay, because the data is not given in terms of distance and time, they have given in term of speed. So if there are two values, I want to find the average. How we will find? We will add and divide it by 2, we will get the average speed. So that concept only we are going to use. Since the speed is given, just add the speed. There are two speeds, so I am adding those two speed and divide this by 2. We will get 50 by 2. So what is 50 by 2? It's nothing but 25. So what is the average speed of the motorcyclist? It is 25 kilometer per hour. In this question, a train travels at a speed of 60 km per hour for 0.52 hour and 30 km per hour for the next 0.24 hour, and then 70 km per hour for the next 0.71 hour. So they have divided the duration into three parts, and for three part of duration they have given the speed instead of the distance. And the question is, what is the average speed? So what is an average speed actually? So average speed is equal to what? Total distance. Total distance by total time taken, right? So we have the time taken, but either we have the distance. No, we don't have the distance, but the speed is given for each duration. So it is very easy to find the distance. We know the formula, speed equal to distance by time. In this, speed is given and the time is given. So how can I find the distance? S equal to V into T. If we multiply the speed and time duration, we will get the distance traveled. Okay, so first case we will do case 1. So what is the first case? What they have told, 60 kilometer per hour for what? 0.52 hour. Okay, then what is actually the distance traveled over here? I can keep it as S1. So I can multiply 60 and 0.52. So 60 and 0.52, if you multiply, you will get 31.2 kilometer. So now what about the case 2? In case 2, how much the speed? It is 30 kilometer per hour for the duration of 0.24 hour, right? The speed is this and the time taken is this. So how can I find the distance covered by the second case? S2 equal to 30 into 0.24. So 30 into 0.24 will get the answer as 7.2 kilometer. And our case 3 is, how much the speed? It is 70 kilometer per hour. And what about the time duration? The time duration is 0.71 hour. Then what about the distance traveled in the case 3? It is S3 equal to 70 into 0.71. So if we multiply that, we'll get 49.7 kilometer. So we found all the three distances and we know all the three time duration. Just we need to add all these things so that we'll get the data for finding the average speed. So can we find the total distance? What is total distance? It is S1 plus S2 plus S3. So if you add 31.2 and 7.2 and then 49.7, so we'll get the answer as 88.1 kilometer. And now we required one more data also, which is total time taken, right? So total time is equal to what and all? It is 0.52, then 0.24, and then over here it is 0.71. So if you add all the time duration T1, T2 plus T3, we will get 1.47 hour. So now we can find what is average speed, right? So average speed equal to total time distance covered. I'm sorry, it is 88.1 divided by the total time taken is 1.47. So if we divide these two, we'll get the answer as 59.9 kilometer per hour. So this is what the answer for this problem. So here we use the average speed. Hope you understood all these numerical. Thank you.